I'm Teresa Sari, CEO of the Southern African Wildlife College. The Southern African Wildlife College was established in 1996. We have the most amazing campus. We are literally inside the Kruger National Park. Our students are able to do theory and practical combined in an applied approach in a wildlife area. So honestly, best campus in the world.
I'm Samson Urikop. I am the CEO of Save the Rhino Trust, and my role as the CEO is to oversee the running of the Save the Rhino Trust and its governance. The Save the Rhino Trust is a non-governmental organization that was started in the late 80s by a late Life Lutit. And the aim of the trust is to protect the black rhinos from the poaching crisis that was in that time.
Rhino across the African region and in India has decreased substantially over the last decade or two. I always say it's a people problem, not a rhino problem. If we are able to make people part of the solution, I really do think globally our animals and our wildlife will have more chance of success.
The plight of the rhinos is due to poaching and also habitat loss and area fragmentation because of human developments. The Save the Rhino Trust improve rhino protection by involving the communities and the youth through awareness programs and to know the value of the rhino.
The SAWC has adopted what we call a four-tiered approach. Number one, we have the boots on the ground, so we train field rangers in order to be able to do their job more effectively. Number two is knowing where your asset is. We fly an area and we tell the rangers on the ground where their rhino are. We also use the plane obviously as a suppression tool if we are on an active follow-up. Tier number three is the inclusion of the canine asset. It's widely known that a field ranger anti-poaching unit has between a 3 and 5% success rate with no canine assets. You introduce a canine asset, that goes up to about 30%. And when you add in free running dogs that we have on top of the on-leash dogs, it can go up to as much as 65%, which our unit is showing. So it's phenomenal, and what we're doing is actually informing industry of the use of free tracking dogs. Hopefully it's going to get all ranger units being more effective on the ground. Number four, and probably the most important aspect, is what benefits are actually going back to communities. How do we ensure that communities are part of the value chain of the wildlife industry, making them part of the solution, working with them, getting them to value the animal more alive than dead?
The donation from Forevermark will have a huge impact on the activities of the Save the Rhino Trust by helping the rangers with monitoring, research, anti-poaching and awareness programs.
We've used some of the Forevermark donation by the Tusk Trust to salary certain individuals to some of the departments where we actively involved with the anti-rhino poaching, and part of that is used to fund the salary of a field ranger instructor. And year to date, which is in the past 6 months, we've trained 219 people across 3 different countries in Africa. So a big thanks to them for that donation.
With the support from Forevermark, we can make sure that your grandchildren will also be able to see black rhinos in the wild.